Live here. Many of us get stuck in the what ifs or if onlys of life. What if I'd taken that job offer? What if I just said yes to or said no to, fill in the blank? If only I'd stayed at home to raise the kids, etc., etc. Our Kansas City comeback coach Dolores Jones is here to talk about how to not let regret take control of your life. Dolores, you say number one is stop allowing your imagination to run wild.
Yes, stop allowing your imagination to run wild. Sometimes we get caught up in the it's just my imagination running away with me.
Right.
I need you to get your imagination back, because usually your if only says if only, and then you imagine these things that you felt you could have, and I need you to embrace right now. Right now I have this opportunity. I can connect it with my imagination, imagining the things that I want to do, imagining things I can have now if I act now, not back then.
And plus, when you think back to the if onlys,
yes,
you're imagining scenarios you don't even know what the outcome would have been had you chosen differently.
Right, so grab your imagination. And usually that's what gets us in trouble, is the imagination, and then we're in despair and all of that other stuff.
Now, where does the pie fall into it? Because you brought a whole pie and then you cut out a slice of pie.
A whole pie. A regret is like a slice out of the pie, right? So here's a piece of pie. This represents your regret, that job you didn't take, or certain things that are in your mind. So here's the pie. But what we do is this pie is over here, right? This slice.
Okay.
And we have all of this left. We have this entire pie left.
Right.
And so, but we say, no, but if I would have had that piece right there, so then this entire pie is going bad. This is your life, the job opportunity, the preparation you can have for what you say you want. But no, I really want that piece over there. So all of this is waiting for you. Okay, but no, you want that piece of pie right there. That, and I want you to think about that. Leave that pie alone, baby. It's gone. Leave that alone and enjoy, partake in the wholeness.
Right.
Yes.
There's a whole other.
It's good. It's very
pie
good.
To enjoy.
It is. Oh, absolutely. So. I want you to think about that. Go get a piece of pie. If you say, Dolores, I don't like pie, go get you a cake, okay? If you don't like cake, get an apple, slice it in 4, and think about it. Now, one of the other things with delay, and I can speak to this on a personal level, a delay is not a denial.
Right.
And sometimes we confuse that, because usually we'll make decisions based on choices and priorities and responsibilities at a given time and information that we have using that. And so you need insight. And so at a time I was offered a job in New York. I was I was divorced. I had a 4-year-old child. I had a parenting schedule that would not accommodate me coming back from New York to Kansas City. That was not possible, right? But it didn't mean I couldn't have a piece of that pie. So I started writing or doing work on radio or journaling, writing a book. And now I'm with you on Better Kansas City, making life better.
Who needs New York?
Okay, New York, okay. But then the other piece of that what if, I end up telling my son that I had that job offer, and he says, oh, if only you had taken that, we would have a lot more money.
You don't know that.
Right, so I said, boy, eat the pie, okay? So here's the other thing. And so when you're dealing with that, you have to also, when you know better, you do better. This is my other point. And I think the serenity prayer sums it up, right? Okay. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So you know that pie over here, that's just a slice. You can control eating this. Don't eat the whole thing. Save some for somebody else, a little bit, okay?
Right.
But we can do this, and you can have that life and pull all those pieces together. Here's the last key point.
Yeah.
We talk about priorities, and sometimes when you feel like you didn't take this job, or you didn't date that person, or you stayed home to be with your children, remember that's what was most important to you. And then what is the promise? The promise of your future. Is it really based on that one slice of pie, or could it be, as for some of us, the promises of God? That it is going to happen in divine time. Here's the key. You have to be prepared for when that ship sails in. Don't talk about, wait a minute, I forgot you was coming back. Let me grab my bags. Oh my goodness.
You have to be ready to jump on it when it happens.
And when you go into these places, remember the fact that you could take a priority and make it so significant, that says a lot about your character. If someone says, well, why didn't you take the job in New York? Motherhood was a priority to me. The investment in my son's life is more important. It's more valuable. And so remember the reasons why you did it. Now, if it was something you didn't want to do, just don't do it again.
There's a lot of honor in that. And you made a choice, and it was a good choice. Dolores, we're out of time, but I love every time you come on. I mean, even when you don't bring pie.
Right.
For more information about Dolores, we have a link on our website.
Eat the pie.
Dave.
My goodness, this is good.
Hey, Dolores, can you do an analogy with pizza next week? Because I really like pizza.
Oh, no,
Honey, let me tell you something. I will go get the pizza and the ice cream.
Sounds good.